back to my channel. As you all already see by the title, we're about to learn how to be a travel CNA today. Alright. So, I'm going to give y'all the whole shebang, the whole process. I actually went to the library. Y'all, just to, I can see, print that out for y'all because I wanted to make sure I was going to give y'all all the right information, all the key points to this, because you do have to pay attention. But I got everything listed for y'all. Okay. I also brought my some of my license for y'all. It's lit. Alright, y'all. So I'm gonna give y'all the whole process. We're gonna go ahead and get started in the video. First, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your bell notifications so you can get notifications when I post. Alright. How to become a travel CNA? For those who don't already have a CNA license, wherever you stay, I know in my hometown we have these CNA programs that they are usually up to 8 weeks. The program I went to is called Training for Life Academy. I recommend that program. I love them. They're like family. It's another program that I heard is very good here as well. It's called Tender Care Learning or something like that. So wherever you are, just research on Google CNA programs. First, you're gonna go ahead and take that program. Program is I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I wasn't say it's very simple, very easy. But when I took the program, it's simple, but it's kind of, you gotta be focused. I'm gonna say that. You have to be focused. At the time, the job I was working, I quit because I wanted to finish the program and I wasn't focused enough, and I already have a son. So I was just doing too much. I quit the job I was working at the time to finish that program because the stuff you're gonna learn, you're gonna have to learn all the skills you have to do. They show you like stuff you gotta do prior to you working like out in the real world. And you're gonna have to take a test. And you just gotta know your stuff to pass. So when you're done with all that, the first thing you wanna have before you start the traveling is to have your all of your credentials. I think I'm saying it right. You want to have all that first. When I say credentials, I'm saying it so wrong. I'm sorry, y'all. When I say that, I mean like all of your information that you're gonna need to travel to work. Period. You need this anywhere you go. The first thing you're gonna need is a resume. You're gonna need a resume, an up-to-date resume with all of your healthcare experience. They don't want to know about no store you worked at, no restaurants you worked at. All of your healthcare experience on your resume, okay? Number 2, you want to make sure you have all your immunizations. I think I said that right too. Like your TB shot, your hepatitis B shot, your physical, your COVID-19 test, and make sure you're fully vaccinated. You have to be fully vaccinated before you can do anything these days. Please go get vaccinated, y'all. It's that simple. Have your references on call. Okay, always keep you at least 3 references because these agencies, these companies, they're gonna call you. They're gonna call your references to make sure that they can back it up for you. Okay, have your 3 references. Last but not least, your CNA license. You have to have a license to travel. If you want to work locally, that's fine. But if you're gonna travel, you have to be certified as a nurse assistant. Alright, we're gonna go on to the questions that you all asked me. The first question I have is, how long did it take me to become a travel CNA, and what's the requirements to become one? So it took me, to become a CNA, it took me 8 weeks to complete the program. But to travel, it took me roughly 6 months. I started off in the hospital. I started off working at a doctor's hospital, and they taught me everything. I'm telling y'all, when you graduate from your CNA class, please go work in the hospital. They teach you everything you need to know. You'll be doing everything from the nurse work to the everything. Okay, so I started off in the hospital. I only did 6 months there. I didn't like the pay because I was doing so much stuff and it just wasn't worth it. So I felt like I wanted to travel. I got into that. All right, so it took me 6 months to become a travel CNA. What are the requirements? The requirements is you have to have experience to travel. Like I would say you can lie, but in the end, it's gonna always bite you. But I'm gonna tell y'all back there, I got a story to talk about this. But go get you some experience first. When you get out of your CNA program, go and get you some experience. I would recommend you work in a nursing home or a hospital, or both. You can do both of those in 12 months, one whole year, and then you can start traveling, but it's really up to you. I'm the type of person, I'm very impatient. I'm really about my money, so I'm just ready to hop around on the plane. Alright, so the second question, do I travel with my son, and how long do I travel for? Yes, I do travel with my son. I mean, that's my son. Like, you know, it's just me and him. You feel me? So yes, I travel with my son. Now, my very first travel assignment I traveled way to California. Yes, I traveled with my son, but it's very difficult to travel with kids. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. You want to make sure before you even get settled anywhere, if you a single mother and you doing it by yourself, go before your assignment even start. Go out at least up there for a week before your assignment start. Go get settled in wherever you're gonna be staying at, and go scope around the city, or go scope around where you at. See if it's for you before you even get comfortable. Go meet people at the facility you're gonna be working at, because you're gonna be there for a while. You want to make sure it's a comfortable space for you and your child. Make sure you find a good daycare, because if it's just you and your child, you're gonna need to put them in daycare. That's just what it is, because you're gonna be working a lot. The very first time I went, I was lucky because I took someone with me, and I had help. Okay, I had help. I was at work and my baby was with them. And what was the other question? How long do I travel for? It depends. It really depends on the assignments. The longest assignment I've ever been on has been almost a year. It'll be a year. Yeah, it's gonna be a year, and that's in my hometown. So traveling far, the longest I probably would really take an assignment, because you're gonna be away from family, friends, and everybody. I probably would do like 8 to 13 weeks. I won't do nothing longer than that. You know, that's just me in my opinion. But you can do however long you want to do. My first contract I did 4 weeks. It was a month. Came right back home. You go up there, make your money, you come back home. Okay. Did I go to college? No, I didn't go to college. College ain't for everybody. I feel like college is not for me. You know, so I do what I can do to get by. I do what I can do for me. Everybody is different. So, what agency do I work for? I work for Care Staff Agency. Look them up. Yeah, I want my recruiter. I will give y'all. Somebody asked me for a career tour, guidance on to become a travel CNA. So a career tour, I don't really know what you mean by that. I guess I might just give you advice on being a travel CNA. The guidance on it. I'm gonna be real with you. Don't move fast, y'all. Please give yourself time, because them jobs and agencies, they don't go nowhere. They really don't. When you're looking for these traveling agencies and these jobs, and you're talking to all these different recruiters, make sure it's something for you. Like, process all the information that they're going to give you first before you go and sign the contract. Because once you sign that contract, it's over with. Like, you have to go do what you got to do. If you don't, some companies will take you to court, or they will charge you for that. And they charge like $500 up to $800. So just really do your research, and when you find something for you, go with it. Still, before you put your feet way in the door, see if it's for you. Like the state that you at, see if you like that. See if you like being up there. See if you like working with them people, or you like being around them. You like the environment you at. Before you even get comfortable, see if it's for you, because you can always end the contract. You can end the contract. They might try to tell you that you can't, but you can really get out of a contract. Just, make some colorful eyes. You know what I'm saying? You don't like where you at, you uncomfortable, you want to come home, make up some colorful eyes. You can get out that contract. But to avoid all that, really, really, please do y'all research, because I got so in my first assignment. I hate it. I'll give y'all a story time on that one. And some more. I guess I'll give you some more information, because that's not really. I told you about all your documents you need to have and stuff like that. I guess the other main thing would be, you go out there to make your money. Make your money. Okay? Do not so much money to the point where you can come home and sit down for 2 months and then leave back out again. Go up there and really save your money. Please save your money, y'all. That's what you're going up there for, to go make your money. Don't go up there and BS. Go make your money and do what you gotta do and come home. That's just what it is. Now, for my people that's like me, my mental health get real bad sometimes. I would say is pray. Always have God on your side. Know what you trying to accomplish and just stay focused. Know what you're doing and do what you guys want to get back home. That's all it is. That's all it is to it. The next question: do you need a lot of experience to become a travel CNA? I think I kind of answered that one for y'all. You see me, y'all left in 6 months. It's all up to you. I would honestly tell y'all to wait a whole year. But if you like me and you gonna get the money, go get you some experience and go ahead and head on out, baby. You'll make it do what it do. You'll be okay. Look at me. All right, the next question. What is all? Oh, somebody asked me what is all there to know about traveling. So when you traveling, I'm gonna tell y'all this: if you driving, please make sure you leave with some money. Y'all think when I traveled, I left with $400 in my pocket, and I went to like 7-8 states to get to California. I drove. I'm just the type of person, I'm a risk taker. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling y'all off of experience from what I learned, I would never do that again. I would never leave with that little amount of money again. When you get ready to travel, when you going anywhere, make sure you have enough money because you gonna need money to make sure you're straight. You gonna have to work a full whole week before you get your first check. I know with most agencies you get paid weekly, but you have to work a full whole week before you get your check. So make sure you have money before you go out of town for anywhere. Also, when you're traveling through these different states, you might come across some real racist people. You might come across some real racist people. I would just say, just stay away. Just do your thing. Like you got stuff to do. I ain't even worried about all that. I'm trying to get to where I'm going. This is how I think about it. What else I can tell y'all about traveling? You can catch flights. You have some companies that will let you do a flight. I haven't done that yet. I think I'm gonna do that next and just leave my car at home. And then they got these companies where they ship your car there for you later on. So it's really all up to you. It's all up to you. Okay, so on here I have Facebook pages that you guys can go add with all the travel groups. And in these travel groups, they post a whole bunch of jobs and hospital jobs, nursing jobs, every facility that you can imagine are on these groups, y'all. You want to go in and go add yourself to these groups. I think you have to get, when you on Facebook, you got to get approved in every group you try to get in. So you just go in. I think they ask you what's the reason you want to be in to travel. Tell them to travel. They accept you within like a day or two. You really be accepted in a couple hours. And all they doing every day is posting these listings of all these different jobs and over all these different states and how you apply to them or how you work there. So I was going to these Facebook groups. The first Facebook group I have for y'all, the first one is called Travel CNA Hospital Contracts Only. I'm gonna try to put the words on the screen so y'all can see how to spell it out. If I can't do it, I'm gonna put it in the description. All right, the second Facebook group is CNA Travel Group. That's what it's called. The other group I have for y'all is it's called Travel RN-LPN-CNA-CMA and Recruiters. And that's all the Facebook pages I have listed for y'all. Please go and add the page. They about to lie. That's how I got it. That's how you girl got it. Okay. Alright, so how long is the process to get a contract? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Ooh. The process can be very long and the process can be very short. It depends on you. Have all this information I told y'all to have, you're gonna be good. See, when I started traveling, I didn't have none of that. I had to go and get my physical, my TB test, my COVID, and all that stuff. So it took kind of long. I always keep your background on you. I forgot to tell y'all that. Keep your background on you because they're gonna ask for that. And the process can be very fast. Also, but when you are dealing with these recruiters, I feel like you would know if it's a scam because you're gonna run across your You're gonna run across people that will try to scam you because they're gonna get all your information, like your social security and personal information that you're gonna have to give them. You would know if it's a scam. Like how I know when they like, I probably know it's a scam. Right for it. Okay, I be knowing it's a scam, y'all, because I don't know, it just be weird. Like I just know how to keep people out. Like I know if they about they business and if they're an actual recruiter, because they'll tell me what I need to do. They'll send me all my documents that need to be signed. They'll get me in the system real fast to get submitted to these jobs. If it's a scam, they're gonna always text you something like, you have to pay this to do this. No, you don't. If anybody texts you and tell you have to pay something first and then you can apply to whatever job you're looking for, that's a scam. Next. Anyways, so yeah, where was I at? Yeah, so I'm still on how long the process take to get a contract. It can take very long though, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. It just depends on what type of person you are. I'm a type of person. I'm determined, very determined. So I'm gonna get what I need to get. That's just me. Like the recruiters I be messing with, I'm on them every day. Did you submit me to the job? Did you submit me to the job? Every single day I'm calling them. Hey, did you hear back from the job? Because you're dealing with recruiters that's going to get you put on. They can't give you a job. The recruiters can submit you for the job that you're looking for. And the facility has to approve you. That's how that works. So your recruiter, don't think your recruiter can get you a job. They can't. They can get you a job, but they can't hire you. They're not. No, they just recruiting you on. So I blow up my recruiter phone daily. Stop telling me I need this job. What's up? So when you stay on them like that and you get them all the information they need, they have you submitted, you're gonna get the job. But if you the type you don't really care, or you waiting on them and you think they gonna keep coming for you, they gonna keep reaching out to you, then you'll be waiting for a contract. And don't always be quick to take a contract, y'all, because you can get over it again. Don't do that. Take your time and find what's for you, and find the best pay that you can find out here, because you can find some good money if you really do your research. Also I was going to say something else that I kind of forgot. What was it? I really forgot, y'all. Oh wait, I think he came back home. How about that? Okay. What are some good paying agencies? I'm gonna give y'all 2 good paying agencies because I'm gonna make a 7 video on it. I got over 100 agencies. Alright, so I'm gonna give y'all Crucial Staffing. Crucial Staffing, that is a great agency. I recommend. They one of the best paying agencies. But when you're doing Crucial Staffing, this type of agency, you have to go alone. They will not let you take no family. They will not, and they always pay for your stay, your flight, your transportation. They pay for everything. And more than likely, you're gonna be roommated with a bunch of nurses and nurse assistants, and y'all ain't gonna be probably in the same room, but y'all gonna be in the same hotel. Y'all gonna be, in the same little apartment buildings. Like that's a Crucial Staffing is like a deployment job where they deploy you out, and they will send you a text or give you a call, and they need you to deploy within the next day or 2. It's that fast. If you can't move that fast for them, they on to the next candidate. That's just what it is. Crucial Staffing is a good one, and Vital Workforce Solutions, that is a good agency. I've heard of that agency because they work. I know some people that work at my job with that agency. I also did my research on them as well, and they pay some good money, y'all, everywhere. Anywhere you want to go, good money, baby, good money. Get into that Vital Workforce Solutions. All right, so do you get my last question? I think it's no, it's not. Okay. Do you get to choose what state you want to travel to? Yes. I was gonna say yes and no, but you do. Anytime you're dealing with recruiters or you're looking at all these job listings, it will always have the state on there. You just pick what state you want to go to. And if it's not the state you want to do your research. Because you will get a lot of these different states and you think these states are lit, and they're not lit at all. Like I went to California expecting to live my best life, and they put me in a room. Okay, I was in this little town called Merced, California, and it was full of Mexicans, and it wasn't for me. So please do your research. How to find agencies. It's different ways to find agencies, y'all. You can really look on, y'all know, everybody know Indeed. You can literally look on Indeed and type in travel CNA and take out the state and just let the people know the state. a whole list of states and jobs and agencies will come up Indeed. Also in the Facebook groups I gave y'all, that's where mostly y'all gonna find y'all contracts at, like this. And you can also find them on YouTube. I found a lot of agencies on YouTube by just looking at new videos. A lot of people provide you with different agencies, and I just look into them. I do my research on them. So it's all about you. Okay, I'm getting tired. I need some water. How to travel to states you don't have license in? This is an interesting question. I'm glad y'all asked me that. I don't know how to say the word. I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna try to put it in right there. I think it's called. Can't say the word. Cross. Something y'all with an R. Okay, it's something with an R. And basically what you do is it's a website where you can switch over your license. You still have your Georgia license, but you can switch over your license to work in any state, because all these states that you're traveling to, you have to be licensed to work there. I forgot to tell y'all that. You have to be licensed to work there. Some agencies will let you work through them, and they will let you do temporary license or whatever like that. But it's best to have a whole bunch of licenses in different states, because you never know what state you might run across when you want to travel to. So I'm gonna put the website in the description for y'all. You're gonna get on this website, and what you do, you go and put your information, you put your nurse license in, and I think they would just mail you out your license to whatever state you apply for. Some do charge fees and some don't. The fees can go up to $100 or something. I think $200. I really gotta go back and look on the website, but the fees they will charge you. But it's a lot of states where they're free. I would go in, me personally, I would go in and apply to all the states that's free, because you don't be licensed in all those states. I am currently licensed in, about my license for y'all. So I'm currently licensed to work in Tennessee. I don't even know if it's on focus, I doubt it. But I'm currently licensed to work in Tennessee, the state of Tennessee, and big money state, the state of Pennsylvania, baby. You're gonna make the best money in Pennsylvania. So it ain't focusing, so y'all can see my stuff. But I'm certified to work there, and then I have my Georgia license, and I have a temporary license to work in California. So that's it, y'all. I'm gonna talk about somebody asked me for local agencies. The local agencies that I know, Vital Workforce Solutions, and Cash Staff, and Vital Workforce Solutions. That's 3 agencies I just gave y'all throughout this whole video. I think I gave y'all like 4 to 3 agencies. So yeah. All right. Stipend. What is it? What is a stipend? So a stipend, y'all, a stipend is basically like when you take a job and you do a contract, you get to choose whether you want them to pay for your housing, and they pick where you stay, but it's not coming out your check. All that comes from them. They pay for your housing, your transportation, and your bills. That come from that company. It don't come out your check. Or you can choose where you get a stipend, where you're making so much money, and the money that you're already making, you will get like an extra $800 on that just for your stipend. The stipend covers your meals and your food and your transportation, but you go find your own place to stay, but that's what your stipend for. Me personally, I love the stipend. I love the stipend. I would do stipend all day, because stipend all day, because you wanna make your, wherever you're staying, you wanna make it home, because you're gonna be there for a while. You wanna be comfortable. I didn't like where I was put at the first time. It was okay, but it was a little ass warm. It just wasn't. I wanted to feel like I was at home. If you really want to feel like you at home, I would do the stipend, where you can do anything. You can go, come and leave as you please. You don't got people down your back, or you don't got your next door neighbors that you work with watching you and stuff. And you can stay at any Airbnb you want to stay at. You can go rent you a house, hotel, anywhere you want to stay with your stipend. There's extra money for you to go find somewhere to go. Okay, I would do the stipend. That's what I do now. I think that's it. Let's say the recruitment process. I already know what the job. I think I did it. Like, the recruitment process is basically everything I told you. Find a recruiter, they get all your information, send them your resume, your references, and all your test results, like your COVID and all that, your vaccine. When you finish with that, most agencies are going to give you a test to take. They do give you a test, but don't worry about these tests, y'all. The tests that they give you, they just want to make sure that you're certified for real. Like, they're gonna ask you stuff you gotta have experience for these tests, because if you don't know the answers to these questions, you're just gonna have to keep retaking the test until you pass. And most recruiters you come across, they want you to pass the test, so they'll help you out, and they'll keep letting you retake the test until you pass it. So you'll be good. Once you get these tests in and you pass everything that the recruiter needs you to do, they can submit you to any facility that they want you to. And then we would wait. It's a waiting game. You wait on the facility to reach back out and see if they accept you, if they want you or not. And really, that's all to it, y'all. I think I covered everything in this video. I'm not dying. I had my phlebotomy class today, so that's why I got this Band-Aid on. Somebody drew blood on me. They did very good. But that is it, y'all. And hair by justice. Don't play with my stylist. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I hope I helped out a lot of you all. And if you have any more questions or would like me to make similar videos to this, just reach out to me. I know I got y'all. And I'm out. Okay.